The American Revolution is two discrete historical events, and I think it's really important to separate them. One is the War for Independence, which occurs from 1775 to 1783. And this, of course, is a stellar achievement. The Americans win a military victory over the world's most powerful empire. That in itself is worthy of our great interest. The second American Revolution is really the American Revolution in the hearts and minds of the American people, living into the words and principles that are expressed in the Declaration of Independence: liberty and equality, inalienable rights. When we talk about this, the revolution in the hearts and minds of the American people, it's really important for us to think about how profound the changes are that occur. There's a very famous historian who taught at Cornell for many years, Carl Becker, who talked about the American Revolution as not just a struggle for home rule, but a struggle for who would rule at home. And when you think about what happens after the American Revolution, how democratization proceeds in the generation following the American Revolution, how slavery is abolished in the northern states in a way that poses some difficulties. It certainly poses insurmountable difficulties as far as Southerners are concerned, but the very fact that they did it at all testifies to a kind of commitment to equality that we really need to take very seriously. The idea that women's role emerges because of these wartime privations, that women, for example, in New Jersey could vote from the period of the American Revolution right up until 1807. And this is in part because of their Revolutionary War role. This is a critical and really unprecedented change in the American social order. Then the separation of church and state. Again, a fundamental change, something that has really never been tried in the way that the Americans bravely go about it. It begins in the South, starting in Virginia, under the inspiration of Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, and makes its way as far as New York. But now religious tests, religious taxes, all the impositions that had made many people feel humiliated and marginalized if they weren't part of the dominant established church, are now eliminated because America has a commitment to pluralism that is unheard of anywhere else in the Western world.